Hi, my name is Fiala, and today I'm going to be showing you how to throw an ultimate Frisbee disc. Just to give you a little bit of an idea of my past experience with ultimate Frisbee, I've played pickup ultimate Frisbee throughout my life, as well as competitively on a college team, the Olivet Nazarene University Black Penguins. I also play quite a bit of Frisbee golf, and although what I'm showing you today isn't completely focused on Frisbee golf, what I'll show you might help you with that as well. So to get started, I want to show you the two most basic throws that you're going to use in Ultimate Frisbee. These two throws will probably consist of 90% of the throws that you would use in an Ultimate Frisbee match. To start, you want to start with your legs slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and depending on which side your defender is on, that will determine which of these two throws you will do. If the defender is on your left side and you're right-handed, you'll step out to do a flick throw. And if the defender is on your right side and you're right-handed, you'll step across your body to perform a backhand throw. Now the backhand throw is probably what most of you are already somewhat comfortable with, so I'm going to start there. So when you throw a backhand, you want to start by looking at your grip. You don't want to hold it super tight with your fingers curled up on the rim like this. You want to have them spread out slightly. This will help you put more spin on the disc. Also on the top, you don't want to press down too much with your thumb. You just want to have like a nice comfortable grip. Now when you go to throw, you'll step across your body to get some separation from your defender. And when you reach back to throw, you want to stay either looking forward at where you're throwing, or if you need to throw it further, then you can look back, and this will allow you to get more of your body into the throw to be able to throw it further. Now when you bring the Frisbee forward, there are a couple of things that you want to consider. How much spin you're putting on the disc, and what angle you're releasing the disc at. Spin is always important. It helps the disc cut through the wind as well as float. If you don't have enough spin, it'll a lot of times just dive right into the ground. Now the angle you want to have it at is dependent on a couple of things. First, where you want the disc to go, and also how much wind there is. If you want the disc to go and loop off to your left, you would put what's called a hyzer angle on the disc, and this will cause it to loop around to the left. If you just want it to go straight, you'll release it flat, and if you want it to loop around to the right, you would put what's called an anhyzer angle on the disc. Now also, as I said, it's important to consider the wind. If you put too much angle on the throw, if there's a lot of wind, it will either cause the disc to rise or get pushed down too much. So you would want, ideally, to release the disc somewhat flat. And that's the backhand throw, the basics of it. When your defender is on your left side and you need to throw on your right side, you'd use what's called a flick. Now it's very important to have a lot of wrist flick on this throw. That's why flick is in the name of the throw. And when you're starting to learn how to throw the flick, it's very important to just first focus on the wrist flick itself. You don't want to get a lot of arm in when you're first learning how to throw it, otherwise you'll probably just throw it right into the ground. Before you even start practicing the flick, you want to look at your grip. Once again, you want to have the thumb on top near the grip, not pinching it too hard, and then you want to have the rim of the disc pinched between your ring and middle finger. Now when you go to reach out and throw, you'll want to reach back, and then at the front, that's where you'll put all of the flick on the throw. Once again though, just very important to practice the flicking motion, otherwise it's not going to have enough spin and it won't float, and it'll just go right in the ground. There are a couple of other supplementary throws that you can use in certain situations. The tomahawk throw you would use if you have a lot of defenders out in front of you and not really a window to throw to, so instead you can just throw over them. Another throw that you might use is called a scooper, where you reach across your body and throw it like that. That would be used if you have somebody right in front of you that you need to get the disc to really quick. It's really easy to transition from the flick into a scooper, and you can get it off really quick. And then the last throw that you might use occasionally is called a chicken wing, which you would use if you catch the disc and you're going out of bounds and you need to throw it back inbounds to a teammate to keep the disc alive. So these are the most basic throws that you'll use in an ultimate Frisbee match. I hope you've learned quite a bit and that you get out and try some of them. Ultimate Frisbee is a great sport because literally anybody can play it. Thank you.
What if you don't have arms?